Good morning. I'm Miss Donna and welcome to Story Time. I'm so excited to see you today. So let's get ready for our morning stretch. Let's all reach up and touch the sky and let's sing up, down, turn around, touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, wiggle shoulders, say hello. Well, now that we've stretched and feel good, I want to know, do any of you have pets at home? And what kind of pets do you have? And it's okay if you don't have any pets. So I thought I would share some of the pets that I have at home. So my first pet, that's right, it's a fish. And what does a fish say? Glub, glub. My next pet is a cat. And what does the cat say? Meow, meow. And my other pet that I own is a mouse. And what does a mouse say? Squeak, 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 squeak. You can hardly hear him. And then my other pet that I have is a dog. And what does a dog say? He goes woof woof. And my most favorite pet of all is that's right, a dinosaur. Can you all give a great big roar? Roar. And those are the pets that I have at home. Now we're ready to read one of my favorite books. And this is in courtesy of Simon & Schuster Publications. And we're going to read the book Dogs by Emily Gravett. She's the author and the illustrator. I love dogs. I love big dogs and I love small dogs. I love tough dogs and soft dogs. I love dogs that bark and dogs that don't. I love dogs that play and dogs that won't. I love hairy dogs and bald dogs. Stripy dogs and spotty dogs. I wonder how many spots that dog has. I love slow dogs and fast dogs. I love shabby dogs and chic dogs. I love dogs that are good, and dogs that are bad. But the dog that I love best? Let's see. Is there a dog that you think that you like best? Let's see. Is any dog that won't chase me? They're running after a cat. The end. Well, let's sing a song together. And since I can't share my rhythm sticks, let's use our fingers. So if you just use your pointer fingers, and we'll use them like they're sticks. And we'll sing, this old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played three. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on the floor with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack way up high with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Next story is about George. George's mother said, "Bark, George." And George went, "Meow." And George's mother said, "George, cats go meow, not dogs. Dogs go arf, arf." And so she said, "Bark again." And George went, "Quack." "George, ducks go quack. Dogs go arf, arf. Bark again." And so George went, "Oink." "George, pigs go oink. Dogs go arf, arf. Bark again." And so George went, "Moo." "George, cows go moo. Dogs go arf, arf. I'm taking you to the vet to get to the bottom of this." So off they went to the vet, and the vet looked at George and he said, "What seems to be the problem?" And George's mother says, "He doesn't go arf, arf anymore." So the vet, he thought, and he said, "George, bark again." And George went, "Meow." And so the vet, he reached down inside of George and he pulled out a cat. And so the vet asked George to bark again, and George went quack. And so the vet, he reached down inside of George and he pulled out a duck. And so the vet said again, "George, bark again." And the George went, "Oink." And so the vet, he reached deep, deep down inside of George and he pulled out a pig. And so the vet said, "Bark again, George." And George went, "Moo." So the vet, he pulled on his longest glove and he reached deep, 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 deep down inside of George and he pulled out a cow. So the vet said, "Bark again, George." And George went, "Arf, arf." And so George's mother was so happy that she kissed the vet, and as she was walking home, she was telling everybody walking home in the city that George could bark. And she said, "George, bark again." And so George went and said, "Hello." Well, thank you for sharing story time with me. I'm so happy that you came. And now it's time to say goodbye. So we're going to reach up and touch the sky again. And we're going to sing up, down, turn around, touch the sky and touch the ground. Pat your belly, blink your eyes, blow a kiss, and say goodbye.